What's going on, guys, and welcome back to my single player, well, technically not back, because this is going to be episode 1. The last one was just kind of an introductory episode, because I knew I had to do a whole bunch of stuff before getting started, because I didn't really want to show me building like a regular smithy and fabricator and all that kind of stuff. So I've built up this relatively small base, and I've also added 2 mods into the mod list and removed 1. So we added, by popular demand, tons of tweets, ton of comments, the Annunaki mod, which adds a whole bunch of ranges of different things into the game. So now there's champion dinosaurs and badass dinosaurs, and there's different types of alphas now. There's actually herbivore alphas. Most herbivores now can also be tamed passively. Most, it said. I don't know how many that actually means. But we'll figure that out as time goes on. I've built up in this little area, and it's pretty nice. And on top of that, we've also taken out the baby dinosaur mod. The reason being is that the Annunaki mod actually has its own baby dinosaur thing built in. And also the Annunaki mod also adds a system where there is special types of dinosaurs as well. So there's fire dinosaurs and poison dinosaurs, and I believe the other one was ice, which adds like this whole kind of effect of when you find one, you either want to kill it to get its gear, or I believe you can tame them all. And then it also adds a bunch of different ways in order for you to actually be able to tame stuff. But I still have, I believe, that Trank mod in the game. I'm not really sure if I removed it or not. But then we also added the Advanced Architecture mod, which is amazing from what I've seen. So if you look here, go down to the engrams. Look at all these different things. So we have castle foundations, castle fireplaces, double fireplaces, Tuscan columns, curved walls, castle ceilings. We can pretty much build a legit castle. So I'm looking forward to doing that, but we're just going to start with this basic thing. I didn't want to do anything without you guys. Well, basic stuff I didn't want to do without you guys. And then I also built this armor smithy, which is actually dinosaur armor stuff. So as you can see, I have a few in here, the frog and the Rex, but I haven't obviously got a frog or a Rex to show it off. And then we have a mini Bertha, which is the crafting thing for the Annunaki mod. Annunaki, I'm gonna brutalize it this entire episode until somebody tells me the exact enunciation of it. So that being said, we're gonna get into it. I wanted to go after either like a T-Rex today or something big and bulky, and maybe even a Pteranodon just to make things a little bit easier for myself. I think the T-Rex is probably the best bet. We're on 5 times tame and 10 times gather now. I bumped it up to 10 times gather mainly because it was just kind of boring and annoying. But I wanted to not do too crazy of a tame, mainly because if we get to those bigger tames, I don't want it to just be like an insta-tame. I feel like that would be really boring, and I want to actually have some kind of difficulty. As you can tell, I have a lot of regular meat in my inventory, and that's because I'm trying to spoil it to get even more narcotics, because let me show you something. I have been working hard on narcotics, man. Look at all of these narcotics. So the reason being is we go in here, crossbow, and then these are 20 narcotics per arrow. These are 4 fragmented, which I believe I don't know how to get, but that's fine. And then to make this, you have to give it your own blood to make the yawning bow. And the daydream arrows take 35 and etc. And then if we go over here to the stun prods, 750 narcotics, 50 metal, and then 350, and then 30 angler and 30 metal. So we have a whole bunch of little things in here also that I've gathered over time. It is day 11, almost day 12 now. So I've been hard at work. This is all wood, which we've been slowly running out of. Stone, which we still have plenty of because we don't really use it as much as wood. It's weird. We have hide and chitin. Of course, the whole base is built out of stone, but that's easy enough because I just pick up rocks with my hands and craft all this stuff and hit rocks, and 10 times is quite easy. We have all this, and this is the goodies bin right near the fabricator where we have everything that we could ever need besides metal, which we've pretty much used all the metal. I have gone ahead and made the yawning crossbow already. We haven't done anything with the fabricator. We do have gasoline for said fabricator, and we also have a lot of metal smelting. So that's going 71. I think that just ended. 86 just ended as well. 89. I thought I had like 200. Ugh, I didn't have 200. We can turn these off then. I had them going, and I've tried recording this episode several times, but I just keep forgetting about stuff in the beginning of the episode. Hopefully this is one of the ones that I actually get out. So we're going to throw all of these in our inventory. We're going to move all of these over. I have to scroll all the way down to the bottom because of the stupid meat in my inventory. And we're going to build some of these arrows. We do have angler gel, not a lot. The angler fish are quite hard to come by in the area that I'm living in. But when you kill one, you get like 200 angler gel due to 10 times. So it's not really difficult. But it's just annoying to get, really. There we go, crossbow. And we're going to make 15 of these arrows. We're going to be able to knock out anything. So a semi-powerful arrow that deals 1,000 torpor over 2 seconds. So we got this crazy type of arrow. And we're going to see how it actually functions. And if we can, how many shots it takes to take out some of these bigger dinosaurs. And of course it becomes nighttime. So here we go. We got this crazy bow. And it's not even dark outside, I don't think. Quite yet. The sun is setting. And I've seen some T-Rexes roaming about this area. We also have some regular trank arrows as backup. Just in case. But let's head out and see if we can't take something out. I do definitely want to get a Pteranodon. I think these are relatively stronger than darts. My biggest issue is... Oh, got a little lag spike. My biggest issue is I don't really have any way of getting prime. So this might be a raw tame, just a raw meat tame, which could be kind of boring. But it could be pretty quick since it's 5 times. It's already better than prime originally. Let's go ahead and gamma up now. Let's do like a 3 gamma. That way it's not too blinding. Not really seeing any T-Rexes over here lately. And by the way, I do not plan on building just there. That's just kind of a default base that I've decided to go with. Just a nice little cliffside. That way I don't really have to deal with anything. I think that's a T-Rex's tail right there. Yep, hello. Hello, Mr. Rex. Are you ready to be tamed by Slumber Arrow? There's a chance that we might die here. And I would love not to die, to be honest. So it makes a really cool noise when you shoot it. And they glow green when it hits. Oh my god, that's awesome. So he's hit with a Slumber Arrow, and he's glowing green. I don't have a pike on me. Oh, random scorpion out of nowhere. There we go, you're down and out. Single player, you're going to see it being a lot easier for me to arrow smaller dinosaurs. When I take out Pteranodons, it's much easier now. It doesn't have to be based off the server. It just kind of happens. Oh, jeez. So we're going to keep hitting this thing. It should be falling over. It's got like that Cheeto dust like a Alpha does, but it doesn't... There we go. Now it's down and out. We got these stupid ants after us. Level 29 ants. We got a level 10 or level 12 T-Rex. All right, I'm down. I don't have the saddle for it, but we can definitely do that Rex armor saddle. That would be really cool. I'm looking forward to that. And hopefully it's not a skin. I don't even think I have the Rex saddle learned. We do probably have enough to craft one, though. So that's a leather armor. We have a metal one. Oh my god, I'm looking forward to this so much. All right, so we need to go find some stuff to kill for meat. I don't think trikes give prime, but if we can find a stego, we'll be able to get plenty of prime, especially with this ramshackle pickaxe. All right, he should be fine, and if he does start to wake up, we can just hit him with another crossbow shot, and he'll stay out for quite a while. Ooh, a Quetzal. Whoa. Okay. I haven't really been down to this area. I mainly go down to the right to get to the water, and I usually don't go this direction. So there's a good chance I'm going to end up getting lost. There's always a chance of me getting lost on these new builds. Also don't have a bed in my base because I haven't died yet, so... Little weird, little weird. Alright, I need to figure out where a stego's going to be. So I can't find a stego. I've ran up the coast quite a bit. And I'm a little curious as to how we can do this. That looks like a... Is that a Spino? Or something just swung a large tail? Yeah, it's a Spino. I can see it's... Yeah, it's like a little shark. I'm thinking that I could knock out one of these Brontos with my Slumber Arrows. And I could gather it for its prime by killing it after. I feel like that's not the worst idea I've ever had. It's not the best idea I've ever had. Also, crossing this river is the worst idea I've ever had. Because I can't tell you the amount of mega piranhas there are in this map. It is ridiculous how many there are. I don't have a spear. I don't even have... I don't even think... I do have it researched, okay. I've never even had one before. I did have a pike that I got out of an airdrop. Oh, also adds another thing in this Annunaki mod. It also adds it so airdrops are a lot more useful to grab. But from what I've seen, the center map doesn't have that many airdrops. And I think that's something that needs to be updated. But I guess they're going to do that in the future. Or maybe, I don't know. I've also upped my... I think it's mesh level of detail is what it's called, to make it so these things render in a little bit better. I also got that from the comment section. So I am reading your comments. So if there is things that you guys want to see mod-wise, or if you want to see me do in the mods that I already have, let me know and I will figure out how to do them. I am doing everything legit, and obviously, I said in the last episode, I'm doing everything legit besides the levels, and then obviously the Pteranodon. I don't know if I said the Pteranodon was legit, but the Pteranodon wasn't legit. It was just to get me from point A to point B, and I've been using it, and it died. So it really doesn't matter at this point. I didn't want to level up legitimately, mainly because it would just be boring as shit. Like, I didn't want to level up to, like, 100, which also the mod also adds. The new Annunaki mod, adds up to level 100. So I just didn't want to deal with that at all. I'd rather just be able to use the mods when I can use them, which is all the time now. I'm not level 100. I guess I'll just work my way up to level 100 anyway. So here we go. Let's go ahead and slumber up the Bronto. So we wait for the green to disappear. It only takes 2 seconds, I thought it said. So then we hit it again. This will pretty much knock out anything in one hit. It's definitely stronger than darts. So now it's starting to run. We'll hit it again and it should fall over. Boom. And then what we're going to do is we're going to kill this thing. And we're going to gather. How much damage did that do? It did, like, very minimal damage. Pretty much what a crossbow would do to a Bronto. And we'll get plenty of Brontos later. This one's a level 5. I think this is going to take absolutely forever. If we don't spear it. Let's actually pike it, right? Should do so much more damage. Wow, this is going to take a while, but that's fine. I need this prime for the T-Rex, and I definitely want to get that metal T-Rex armor on him today. Hopefully it's not a lot of metal. We do have a lot of metal, but I'm just... From what I've estimated out of this mod, it is... Or out of all of these mods, it is pretty difficult to get some of this gear, and a lot of it is balanced. It's... No, just a thunderstorm. That noise scared me. It's happened several times. Pretty much when it rains on this map, or it might be the mod, I really don't know. There is thunder and lightning, which is pretty awesome. It's very, like, elaborate, and it kind of just adds to the whole effect of the game. So I really do like it. And it's pretty awesome. Let's fill up our water since it's raining. No, none of that. I needed your meat. Why'd you do this to me? I might be able to actually get over to it. But there's tons of things in my way, aka tons and tons of mega piranhas. You guys can see the water a lot clearer now. Imagine if I accidentally hit one of those razor salmons, or the saber-tooth salmon. I think they're called saber-tooth salmons. Yeah, it would definitely tear up my skin a little bit. I'm more scared of mega piranhas as well. There is a lot of them. And if my pike breaks, yep, we're in a pretty bad situation. We're going to use these to actually launch us across the river if we can. So as they hit us, we're going to get punched across the river. As long as we maintain stamina, we're more than capable of surviving this. Boom, look at that. Now let's head over here to where the Bronto landed. And let's hope that the Spino isn't over there eating it right now. I'm kind of curious as if like it actually did land and I can gather it and nothing's eating it. I hope so, because that was just kind of a nuisance in order to kill that thing. As it flew away from me. There it is. Yay, it's here. Awesome. Hopefully we can actually gather it and it doesn't believe that it's somewhere else. But usually single player doesn't work that way. You don't really have the server bias. Awesome. So he had nothing on him. Raw prime meat. Raw prime meat. Hell yeah. 6, 8, 11, 13, 14, 16. Way more than we need. Let's start our jog back. And then we'll get this T-Rex tamed and we'll get some crazy cool armor on him. Once we have that crazy cool armor on him, at least we'll have a T-Rex now, and Prime is not going to be an issue. It's also going to make them a lot stronger, obviously, like Dino armor mod. Yeah, right? It adds armor. It's crazy. It's going to make them a lot stronger, so he's actually going to be able to take on some bigger dinosaurs, hopefully. And hopefully we can also get an army of these things going, all filled with armor, and maybe we could try the different armors if we do have, like, enough. We can just see what they all look like, but I just assume the metal armor is going to look the coolest. So he's not even hardly awake yet. We've got some fish meats. And he ate, I believe, 2 prime so far. And he's on his way to waking up. So I'm going to return when he wakes up, and then we're going to head back to base and make the armor. I'll see you guys in a little bit. As I say that, he tamed extremely fast after I said I'd be right back. So let's walk him back. Level 17 Rex. Let's get the metal armor crafted, and then we'll call it a day. I love the music when the daytime comes back. It's very different, very nice, very serene. And let's get this T-Rex running. I need to get that armor on him today because I feel like that'd be really cool. I believe we're off to the right. Like I said, I already get lost. I already get quite lost on this map. Everything kind of looks the same to me. I think we're over here next to the cliff side. Like right over there. So we're going to make this jump. Which is going to do quite damage to us. Mr. Rex is fine. If we find the lake, then we know where we are. And here's the lake, and we're built right there. Boom. Awesome. Again, everything kind of just looks the same to me, because I haven't learned it. I see, like, a temple, like, up in the rocks, and I'm like, oh, a temple. That must be where my base is. And I'm like, shit, it's not. Let's go find another one. And then we find another one. And then another one. And then we just never figure it out. I also don't have any food. My campfire got broken by a stupid raptor that was on the outside of my base. Because there was a lot of raptors here, and there was a lot of T-Rexes here. I don't know where they went. I think they just all died. To be quite frank. Well, the Annunaki mod has to be added, right? Because I have these, like, these slumber arrow things. Assuming that... Oh, I think I know what might have happened. They might have conflicted with each other. But the mod will be added nonetheless if it isn't added for this episode. Mods, you gotta understand when it comes to mods, things go wrong. Things always go wrong, and I will get the mods working in due time. Don't worry. So let's go ahead and get the Rex metal. Oh my god. I might not have enough for this. Let's hope we have 700 metal. We have 50. Alright, I think we're going to have to do the chitin one. Rex saddle metal. 1,000 chitin? Oh my lord. 700 metal? We definitely don't have 700 metal. What did I have? Like only 100 metal or something inside the base? Less than that? Well, we're definitely going to do it today. I'm going to have to like leave and come back with metal. I think we only had like... Yo, don't get your face in the way, please. I need you to move out of the way just so I can get back and forth quicker. Come here. You guys can name this Rex in the comment section down below. That'd be awesome, too. Let me know what you want him to be called. I might have to smelt up some more. Yep, I gotta smelt up some more metal. Let's bring some cementing paste over, I think it needed. And some hide, I think it needed. Let's throw that all in there. Hide, metal, cementing, armor. And we need 800 wood, which I know we have. And we have 400 fiber. Let's grab the 800 wood and 400 fiber. I can't carry 800 wood at one time, but we have 600 fiber. But I should be able to get more, no problem. And then wood. 1, 2, 3, 400. I can't move. All right, so I'm going to do this off camera. We're going to get a bit of metal, and we should return once it's all smelted up. All right, 2 days have gone by. 2, exactly, in-game days have gone by. We've got enough metal and enough wood and enough fiber and everything to be able to craft the Rex saddle metal armor. That kind of stinks because that took a lot of time just to get that amount of metal. And it really isn't the actual metal gathering that's hard. It's waiting on the metal, and then also kind of my lack of, leaving and coming back. And I got killed by a raptor, or almost killed by a raptor. And the T-Rex was on passive for some reason. I guess I whistled passive at some point, which he is now on neutral. Let's try that again. I thought the Rex would protect me while I went to, like, the bathroom and take a shower before recording some of the forest with Vuxy. True story, that is happening. And clearly that didn't work, so it took a little bit longer than expected. Oh my god, this is so awesome. And I can ride him when he's got this crazy metal armor on. I need sunlight. I need a good sunlight spot to put him in. That way we can get a nice, crispy thumbnail, because it's pretty much required for us to get a really awesome... Can we get, like, a nice angle of you? Oh my god, that is so cool. So we're going to have this guy roaming around, killing some stuff. I wonder how much armor it actually has. Like, I'm curious. Let's hop on. So it has 100 armor. I don't know what that is compared to a regular T-Rex saddle, but I think a regular T-Rex saddle is 50, if I remember correctly. This thing is awesome. I don't think they fit through gates anymore. I think they actually changed that. But it doesn't really matter because I log off and then there's nothing that can harm them anyway. This is mainly for when I'm online, so we're going to park them right here. Well, thank you guys for swinging by today's episode. This dino armor is pretty dope. We tamed the T-Rex. We used the new slumber arrows. I'm going to figure out if the Annunaki mod is actually on. I might have messed something up and something might be conflicting, but it will be added. We will have that kind of stuff roaming around, and it's going to be really awesome, and I'm looking forward to it. Name the Rex in the comment section down below, and I will continue to probably just gather and stuff while I try to think of what I'm going to do in the next episode, because, yeah. We'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.